Okay. What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to Impact Wrestling. Basically, welcome to your Impact Wrestling review, the show from March 22nd, 2018. And your commentators were Josh Matthews and Jordan Barash. They're in Orlando, Florida. I'm about to get to the show right now about the whole thing with the Feast of Fire. Oh, sorry, folks. I forgot I had this on. Oh. There you go. So yeah, I'm about to I'll get to this review about last night, obviously, while having me some ice cream. So let's start off what happened out number one. Basically, this episode of Impact Wrestling will be about the revealing of the Feast of Fire briefcase when it comes to Eli Drake, P.D. Williams, Moose, and EC3. Mr. Rick and J, Robert Serrano troll, nerd. Damn right I'm a nerd. I'm just saying. So yeah, so now I decided to to buy and to see how I look with it, and yeah, not too bad. What do you say? I'm just saying. Anyways, enough of that. But yeah, let's get to the show. See if everything's good. All right, okay, real good. So we get Alberto coming out first. Yes, Alberto, Alberto comes out first, obviously. So, sorry, I was gonna sneeze there. So basically, Alberto comes out to cut a promo, start the show, by issuing a challenge against Austin Aries at Redemption. And he wants to get back the the Impact World Championship title that referee belongs to him. And basically saying that that Austin Aries called himself the greatest man that ever lived. And he says Austin Aries is not the greatest man that ever lived after that. Basically saying Austin Aries calls himself the greatest man that ever lived, but he doesn't think that Alberto Patron doesn't think, in his opinion, that he is the greatest man that ever lived. Basically, what comes to him being what he does best in what comes to being a professional wrestler. So Austin Aries comes out to confront him. By the way, they're both out there in street clothes. Well, basically, Alberto Patron is in his suit, and you have Austin Aries in his street clothes because they were not scheduled to compete on that night, which is good continuity there. So Austin Aries comes out, and basically he says that Austin Aries says that both competed at a high level in professional wrestling, but unlike Alberto Patron, he speaks the truth and everything. So Alberto basically challenges him if keeps where it comes to these two having a face off here. And you got Alberto Patron kept referencing the word redemption because for those who don't know, next month on April, I don't remember what's the actual date. Impact Wrestling is going to debut a new pay-per-view called Redemption, and that's going to feature the main event match when it comes to Alberto Patron challenging the Impact World Champion Austin Aries, and I look forward to see how that match turns out between the two, and it should be fun. So there you go. Don't want to go too long with this promo, but yeah, obviously it's going to set up Aries versus El Patron, and yeah, that's all there's to say about that. Is El Patron gonna win? No, because he's gonna be leaving anyway. So. But anyways, moving on. I thought it was alright though. I thought it was alright. It was whatever. We had Trevor Lee being accompanied by Caleb Conley, and Trevor Lee goes up against Falaba. And basically, Triple Lee is having this match against Falaba. Falaba is getting the best of him in these matches. I mean, you know, when it comes to having some offense. Triple Lee got some tiny offense as well. Ask myself, why are they pushing the Falaba? What is the purpose of pushing this guy? He's a freaking jobber. All he does is loses, and we get close. We get to the end of the match here, where they made it look like the Falaba was gonna win against Triple Lee, but then Kale Conley got involved with the referee distracted. So surely, Falaba would have won, but only because of the referee distraction, Kale Conley got involved. So Shirley ends up getting the win over Falaba at the end, and gets the win, you know, with obviously with a pinfall. And I like, to me, I like at this point, folks, I like, right now it's about to go downhill a little bit. Until it picked up a little bit when all of a sudden we see someone outside of the hotel, and at first I thought it was Ali, and then I realized it says, wait a minute, there's someone spying on her with a camera. It says OVE, and I say to myself, wait, if it's not Ali, there's gotta be someone else. And knowing that OVE is in this program right now with Eddie Edwards, and I say to myself, oh, okay, it's Alicia Edwards, the wife of Eddie Edwards. So yeah, basically, Sammy Callahan was the one who's following Alicia Edwards to find out what room they're staying at. So also we see Mackenzie Mitchell watching the monitor, and Eddie Edwards came by, and Mackenzie Mitchell told Eddie Edwards what's going on. And Eddie Edwards sees what's going on there, and then he immediately leaves the Impact arena to go to where they're staying at. OVE, you know, but the OVE cam, you know, basically Sammy Callahan, he sees what room that she went to, and we also have a maidens there, asking Sammy Callahan, do you need any help? And he's like, nope, I'm good. And also he goes to the room that but actually he didn't go in the room. Yeah, he finds the room that Alicia Edwards and, you know, because Eddie Edwards you know, where they're staying at. I forgot what number it was though. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 317 or 517. I don't know if they're on the third floor or the fifth floor. Either way, so Sammy Callahan goes to the matrix, to the maidens, and says, excuse me, I actually do need your help. I locked myself out of my room. And then, you know, she helps her. I mean, she helps him, you know, to get into the room. And that was it. That was the last we've seen of it until the second hour we get to it. So I said, wait a minute. So we're not going to. So basically, when, you know, Sammy Callahan went into the room, they went to commercial break. I thought to myself, you know, come back to commercial break, we're going to see, you know, Sammy Callahan intruding in the room there, to confront Alicia Edwards. Nope, they didn't do that. They did not do that at all. I'm like, what the fuck was the point? So we'll get to more about that later, but they never references until the second hour, but whatever. All right, so next we get to Mackenzie Mitchell. She interviews Petey Williams, who hosts the briefcase, where it comes to the opportunity to get a championship shot, either the world title, the tag team titles, or the exhibition title, or the exhibition title, or he might get on the fire briefcase. Which, by the way, folks, spoiler alert, EC3 got on the fire briefcase. But we'll get to that later. But anyways, Pete Williams calls a promo, a very good and intense promo, and also a passionate promo about he loved to go to the World Championship, or the Exhibition Championship, or the Tag Team Championship, doesn't matter. And he says he doesn't mind being fired either, because he's been fired before by Impact Wrestling, which is true. Well, about what, 3 times already? Oh my god. But yeah, he's like he'll do whatever, he'll put his job on the line just to get an opportunity of a championship title, you know, or whatever. However he said it. But it was pretty good though. It was pretty good. So Pete Williams was very passionate, very intense of his promo. And we'll get to what he got from the other briefcase when we get to it. Then we get to Rohit Jauju. You know, basically the winner of the Global Forge reality series from Impact.com, you know, ImpactWrestling.com. you first call Hakeem, no, yeah, Hakeem Zayn, yeah, and now they call him by Rohi Raju. But anyways, he goes up against the Impact X Division champion Matt Sydal for the Impact, basically for the Impact X Division championship. So Matt Sydal's got new music, and it was fucking trash. It was garbage. And not just Matt Sydal coming out there. We got the Guru and Impact Grand Champion Josh Matthews. So basically, we get crowds chanting for Liar Matthews, and we hate we hate Josh. I meant to say we hate Josh. Also, we hate Matt Sydal as well, but whatever. And yeah, folks, I didn't care for this. I didn't care for the match. I knew Matt Sydal was going to win because obviously it was for the X Division Championship, and it was a waste of time, in my opinion. I didn't want to see Josh Matthews, and not to mention they got that goofy mask that Josh Matthews had. That mask that he gave to Matt Sydal last week as a gift. So yeah, Matt Sydal wins and he retains, and who cares? Mackenzie Mitchell, she interviews Moose. Moose talks about how he's not interested of going after the tag team titles. He's not interested in going to the X Division Championship title, obviously, because he's not an X Division. But he's only got one goal, and that's to go to the World Championship. And he wants that briefcase to be the World Championship opportunity. And he said there's no chance of him being fired anyways, and he's right, obviously. And then we move on to Eli Drake. Eli Drake is interviewed by Mackenzie Mitchell. Eli Drake talks about how he wants to go to the World Heavyweight Championship by getting this opportunity of a briefcase. He's confident that he's not going to be fired. He's confident that he's not going to be going after the tag team titles or the X Division Championship. He's confident that he's got the briefcase that's got inside that's going to give him an opportunity for the World Championship. And it's also about how there's the briefcase is got some combination lock on it this time because Eli Drake was referencing that because the last time he was in the Feast of Fire, he had the actual fire briefcase, which it was easy to open the briefcase. So this time they put the combination lock in it this time, and we'll see how Eli Drake. And we'll get to how Eli Drake reacts about what he got in that briefcase. Alright, so that was in hour number 2. Hour number 1. My apologies. Hour number 1. That's in hour number 1. And yeah, folks, you still have yet to hear about me. I talk about OVE and the Edwards. When it comes to Alicia and Eddie Edwards, because they didn't mention this yet. So yeah, now let's get to hour number. Oh, before we get to hour number 2, tomorrow wrestling for hour number 1, 2 matches. Now we get to hour number 2, and hour number 2 featured the return of Sienna. Sienna returns to go up against the Knockouts champion Ali for the match. It was pretty good. Wasn't that good, but yeah, not anything that I'll go back to watch again, but it was decent. Yeah, obviously Sienna was a better worker in this match. Not saying that Ali is not good. She'll have a moment. She'll have her moments, but Sienna was good in the match, and so look like she has lost a step since that illness that she had. I don't remember what illness she had, but it was the reason why that she wasn't on TV for a while when it comes to just Sienna. So in the end, Ali's pistol to win was a super kick onto Sienna. And Ali retains. She successfully defended her first title defense for the Knockouts Championship. After her celebration, Braxton Starr comes out. He goes to try to talk to Ali about taking him back and everything. And he says, I love you, Lorno. And then he said, oh, I'm sorry, I meant Ali. And Ali had a look on her face like she was pissed off. it was funny though. It was funny. I thought it was entertaining. So Ali basically rejects him again, and sure enough, we get the debut of the undead bride. You're probably wondering who I mean. It's finally the debut of Su Yung. Yeah, so Su Yung has finally made her Impact Wrestling debut. I don't know how long she's been signed with the company, but yeah, she's now back. I mean she's not she's finally arrived to Impact Wrestling. And basically, welcome to Su Yung. Su Yung is the wife of Rich Swann. If you remember, Rich Swann, he was arrested because he held his wife a hostage in his vehicle. Not only hold her hostage, when it comes to kidnapping and false imprisonment. Basically, that was the terms that he got arrested for. And basically, and Su Yung, the wife of Rich Swann, was the one who dropped all charges and everything, and basically bailed, because it was something that on they. So yeah, basically Su Yung and Rich Swann are now good for now. We'll see how that see if there is no marital problems between the two. But and also when it comes to Su Yung, folks, Su Yung was supposed to be the woman that was supposed to have a feud against Hanaya the Huntress, and Su Yung is one of the reasons why that Hanaya is not there anymore. I'm not saying that Su Yung is to blame. She's not to blame for her departure. It's Hanaya's doing of her own departure, because she refused to pull over Su Yung. Now, what I heard, the match between those two was supposed to be a short match. I heard it was gonna be like about 90 seconds. It was gonna be an upset for Su Yung to go over Hanaya. And Hanaya did not want to do it. She refused to pull her over either way, and that basically led her to be released. Not just because she was being disrespectful. She was being disrespectful to Gail Kim. She was in the business for herself, and more importantly, because she was in the business for herself, she did not want to pull over Su Yung, no matter how they want Su Yung to go over on Hanaya. So yeah, Su Yung was supposed to be the woman who was supposed to be feuding against Hanaya. And I'm not saying that the feud between Rosemary and Hanaya was not supposed to happen, but I think that was supposed to happen after the feud between Hanaya and Rosemary. So yeah, there you go. That was the Huntress why she got released. Basically, the final straw of her departure from the company. That is that she didn't want to pull over Su Yung. Now, before I move on, folks, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna show you a picture of Su Yung to show you how she looks. Just give me one moment. All right, I'm just making sure that's her. Because yeah, it's her, right? That's her, right? I'm gonna show you a picture of her without her face paint. Just give me one moment. Gotta find the picture. Just need to upload. Please upload. Okay. Maybe it's right here. No, that's not it. Okay. Oh, let me first show this picture. Rich Swann and Su Yung. During that time when they got married. And yes, they got. Here's where they got married to, by the way. They got married in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wow, what are the odds, huh? But yeah, that's Su Yung in the wedding dress, and it's Rich Swann, who's obviously the groom. Now I'll show you a picture of Su Young without her wedding dress, and show you Su Young in her wrestling gear. One second, let me see this. Okay, this is good enough. Alright, here we go. So that's Su Young in her wrestling gear. Basically without her face paint though. She's gorgeous by the way, ain't she? Ain't she? And I think she's Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. I think she's Japanese. I could be wrong, but I'll check it out though. All right, now here's a picture of Su Young. Before I do, let me see. I got basically a Su Young picture of her with her face paint. All right, here we go. Here's Su Young with her face paint. This is Su Young being the undead bride, but you'll see what I mean, or her being the undead bride. But here we go. So that's her in her face face paint and all. I'm gonna a closer look now. And her time in CZW. CZW. So there's Su Young. Again, she's known as the undead bride, Su Young. All right, now let me find a good picture of her being the undead bride. And I found it. Just give me 1 moment. It's good. It's in Wikipedia.org, obviously. All right, so Su Young is American, but she's got that look like she's got just give me 1 moment. Let me see if I can find it. But she's got that look like she's got and she's basically look at she's Asian. Okay. Nope. Can't find anything about it. So basically, on reading right now, she's American. But again, what comes to her face looks and everything, she's not she doesn't look American basically. So, but anyways, here's a picture of her of why she's known as the undead bride. Here we go. So that's Su Young, and that's the reason why she's called the undead bride, because she's just in her wedding dress, and she's supposed to be dead, obviously, because her face paint and everything, and she looks like a mess. Look at she is dead. And there you go. So yeah, Su Young makes her debut by attacking Ali from behind. And Robert Serrano had a smile on his face, laughing and everything, and like he's like he's basically gloating and saying that was good, and everything. And then he follows her, and then he follows Su Young up the rampway. So I'm assuming Su Young and Robert Serrano is now an alliance, maybe. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but we'll get to that next week on Impact Wrestling to see if it unfolds even more. But yeah, Su Young is now there in Impact Wrestling, and I can't wait to see her feud against Rosemary. That's what I'm looking forward to, because of Su Young being on Impact Wrestling. Now it's unfortunate that Hanai the Huntress didn't want to be there no more, because, well, I guess saying that she don't want to be there anymore is it's too much there. I'm pretty sure she wanted to be there. But the problem is she had a bad attitude with people backstage, especially with Gail Kim. I don't understand why. I thought with Gail Kim and Hanaya, they work so well together. and also become friends. And apparently that wasn't the case. I'll understand that. But yeah, it's unfortunate that Hanaya is no longer there, because imagine the match that we could have a Hanaya and Su Young, and when it comes to Hanaya versus Ali, Hanaya versus Sienna, and I wish they could have done a little more when it comes to Hanaya versus Rosemary, but again, Hanaya was not in it for the company. She was in it for herself. But yeah, but as we could look forward to Rosemary versus Su Young pretty soon. When they're gonna do it, I don't know yet. Maybe after I'm assuming they're gonna start this feud between Su Young and Ali. But we'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening. And also, I would and when it comes to Kira Hogan too, I would love to see Kira Hogan versus Hanaya the Huntress too. But unfortunately, we can't get it now. But whatever. All right, moving on. Oh, it's my favorite part now. So Mackenzie Mitchell interviews EC3. This was funny. Now, when it comes to EC3's promos, I don't care anymore, because he's not there anymore. He's gone. Basically, with him talking all these promos and all that, knowing that he was gonna be leaving, but EC3 knowing that he was gonna be leaving anyways. What was the point of doing this anyways? What was the point of him acting like he wants to be there and acting like he wants to be a champion again and all that? So basically, so here's what happened. So EC3 is in the middle of his promo to find out what's going to be in his briefcase, right? All of a sudden, Towers walks up and says, "Fired." Like, what the hell? And then Moose walks up with walks into the interview and said, "Fired." And then we get the standby wrestler, Richard Justice, said, well, actually he didn't say anything. He's like nodding his head like this, and then he walks away. And then Fall Out Bob, he's like, I think he went Bob like that. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, obviously they were doing this on purpose, folks. And then Taichi Ishimori walks up. Basically, everyone's walking up to interrupt this interview, and then Johnny Impact. I never thought I'd be happy to see Johnny Impact in this one, but Johnny Impact said, yeah, fire, bro." And then Lashley, he walks up and he says, "Fired." Holy shit, man! This was funny. EC3 was looking depressed and everything, and he's like, "EC3 champion," and then he walks away. So yeah, I loved it, man. I love that because they interrupted EC3. That was the best part. That was my biggest highlights on the show. EC3 being interrupted. It was hilarious. I loved it. Fuck EC3. That's why. Holy shit, that was funny. I enjoyed it. I can watch it so many times. It's comic gold right there. That right there is comic gold. And the company knew that he's gonna leave too. That's what the company did. What they did with him. Now, did he know about that? I don't know if he did or not, but I don't care if he didn't know or not. I love the fact that that Impact Wrestling buried EC3 in that interview. Fired. You got the fire briefcase. That was hilarious, man. Hilarious. All right, next we get to Eddie. Oh yeah, now we go back to Eddie Edwards. When it comes to arriving to the hotel that he's staying with his wife, with OVE coming in to basically obviously it's just Sami Callihan. But anyways, so Eddie Edwards shows up, and he goes to the fly stairs. I'm assuming they were up to the 3rd or 5th floor that they were staying in. But yeah, I like saying myself, okay, so they could have done some segments and some they could we had the commentator say we had to go back to see what's going on with in the hotel with Alicia being invaded by Sami Callihan. None of that. They didn't do any of that. We had to wait until the 2nd hour to see what was going on. So sure enough, we get to Eddie Edwards arriving. He goes to go in the room. Because Sami Callihan, when last we saw, he went in the room. He finds his wife in the bedroom, sleeping, and she wakes up. And I say to myself, wait a minute, I know it's not right here. She's supposed, she's we're supposed to just spend our disbelief that she's supposed to be sleeping, right? And yet she still got her makeup on, her eyelashes on, I think she still got lip some kind of lipstick, um lip gloss maybe, I don't know. Yeah, she still got makeup on. Like what the hell is this? Like I thought, like I was like, oh my god, that was bad. That was bad right there. That was not good at all. Her Alicia Edwards wearing makeup out and all that. And by the way, where the fuck has she been the entire time? She's supposed to be on the main roster of the Knockouts division. Where the fuck she's been the entire time? She's been like a ghost for like months. Ever since she's got a contract with Impact Wrestling to be part of the Knockouts. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's been on pay-per-view basically pay-per-view events for Impact Wrestling when it comes to one night only, and I forgot the other ones that they call it. But I see myself, but like no one watches that though. No, I mean, if anyone does watch this, it's cool, close to you, but I can't, I don't have the time to watch those pay-per-views, to just to see Alyssa Edwards wrestle. I want to see her on TV, and now all of a sudden she appears on TV. Why? Because now all of a sudden Sami Callihan is trying to get back at Edwards, and the best way to get back at him is to go after his wife. Whatever. Hopefully hopefully we see Alyssa Edwards more on TV when it comes to her being on Knockouts, being part of the Knockouts, because she has been on TV for God knows how long. It feels like it's been like a year she's had to be on TV. But whatever. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, like I said, the whole thing of her wearing makeup, and she's supposed to be in bed sleeping. And I say to myself, wait a minute, you're supposed to be an employee to Impact Wrestling, and you're going to a hotel to sleep. Oh my god, who wrote this shit? But anyway, so A was told to go back to bed. He leaves. Basically, he did look around first to see what's going on in the room first, and then the whole thing was waking up his wife, and then he leaves the room, and then he bumps into this maidens, and all of a sudden he realized, wait a minute, that's not a maidens, that's Sami Callihan, basically Sami Callihan in drag, which I guess it makes sense though in a way, but I still didn't like it, because Sami Callihan, in drag, just because he wants to be in disguise to try to go out to maybe try to blindside Eddie Edwards. Whatever. But to me, the way I took it, it's like it was like the Joker from The Dark Knight. When it comes to the Joker in drag, as a nurse. That's I guess that's a good example of what Sami Callihan did there. But anyways, so also Eddie Edwards realized that was Sami Callihan. And he goes after him, basically to start having a fight. And also Eddie Edwards gets beaten down. Also, Alicia Edwards gets out of her room to aid on Eddie, and basically tells, and she says to get out here. I call the cops and everything and all that. And wait, you call the cops? Like, oh my god. You call the cops? Like, what? Oh, because you heard noise. That calls for some people to call the cops, right away. Or because they heard some noise, right? But whatever. Okay, next match. I mean next segment. We get the Monsters Ball match between Congo Kong being accompanied by Jimmy Jacobs versus the Monster Abyss being accompanied by Father James Mitchell. Again, Monsters Ball match. Before the match, they show a video package hyping this match. Basically, hyping up the fact of the whole thing with Joseph Park saying that Abyss is never coming back. And then, Jimmy Jacobs took matters in his own hands and all that. And then also, Jason Mitchell's in that package. And then Abyss becomes, Joseph Park does become Abyss. Abyss returns and all that. So we get the match. Which, because the Monsters Ball, it's like a hardcore match. False count, no, it's barred. Basically no countouts, anything goes and all that, all the whole 9 yards. So Congo Kong goes after Abyss, and Abyss basically head on. Gino, what's going on? Gino, what's going on with you, man? What you got to say here? Lisa Edwards probably can't wrestle uh, on match. I've seen from her and when she teamed with Eddie to wrestle Richards and Angelina Love. Oh, okay, wrestle only. You mean wrestle can't wrestle only? Alyssa Edwards probably can't wrestle only match only matches maybe. I don't know if that's what you're saying. But I know she's not the best wrestler or the good wrestler, but I think she's all right though. Based on how I saw her wrestle, she's not that bad. I mean, she's obviously she still looks a little green, but I don't think she's that bad. But back to the Muscle Ball match. So in this Muscle Ball match, you got these weapons involved, because it's a Muscle Ball hardcore type of deal. Um, so let me see, where is it? Oh yeah. So they set a table. Basically, I'll try to remember how it happened. Basically, I forgot what weapon that Abyss used on Kong, but right when they used a weapon, also they went to commercial break, and during the commercial break, they show Abyss was being tackled by Kong right through the table from the outside. Nice spot, by the way. Abyss throws Kong off the top onto the back of you know yeah. So yeah, Abyss gets Kong and throws him off the top. He brings out thumbtacks. Basically pours around on the ring. Abyss goes for a choke slam, but Jimmy Jacobs hits with a kendo stick. Abyss chases Jimmy Jacobs. Jimmy Jacobs is being cornered by Abyss and James Mitchell. Also, we see Janice that's being carried by James Mitchell. I mean James Mitchell. But Jimmy Jacobs got away though, and then he did got caught by Abyss though in the ring, and then Kong saved him. So Kong, I believe he went for he did a choke slam to Abyss onto the thumbtacks. Abyss goes for a powerbomb to Kong off the top rope through a table, but kicked out. Abyss goes for Janice, the 2x4 with the nails sticking out. But Kong counters into a choke slam onto the Bar Warrior board and goes to the top rope for a huge splash and gets a 3 count in the win. So your winner of the Muscles Ball match, Kong. The match is over. It was good, but it was nowhere near the Muscles Ball match that they had in the past when it comes to Mick Foley versus Abyss, Raven versus Abyss, basically Monsters Ball from the past, but was not like this match, but it was still good though. I thought it was pretty impactful. Gino, Abyss is like the Undertaker of Impact Wrestling. He has never left Impact from another company. He has been with them through their ups and downs. Yep, that's true. Yeah, that's a good. Oh yeah, I agree. That's a good comparison too. Very good comparison. Nice there. So yeah, there you go. So Kong wins. Basically, Abyss puts over on Kong. Now, I wish they could have done more build-ups and basically more build-ups and more matches between the two. And before they started the Monsters Ball. Like for example, they could at least save the Monsters Ball match at Redemption. Yeah, they could just have a series of matches. It could be one-on-one matches. It could be a cage match. It could be what else they got doing there, and then you could save the Monsters Ball match at the pay-per-view for these two at Impact Wrestling, Impact Redemption. That's how I would have done it, but I think they still have they got more matches though. It's going to lead to something, which I hope it doesn't lead to Abyss beating Kong. But we'll see though. We'll see what happens for that. Alright, now it's time for the moment of truth, folks. It's time for the Feast of Fire reveal. And all of a sudden, as we're getting ready to do this, Jeremy Borash was there. Like, wait a minute, what? Jeremy Borash? I'm like, wait a minute, I thought he was going to be... now, wait a minute, if he was there the entire time, during the tapings, because, we all know that Jeremy Borash is not there anymore. He's gone. He's working for WWE right now. But I'm like, wait a minute. You told me he was there the entire time? I mean, and you're telling me that you couldn't have him be on commentary with Josh Matthews? I don't know. It was weird. It was weird seeing him there. But I'm assuming that was his last time being there after what happened with him on the show. But I'll get to that. So basically, Jordan Borash introduces the participants that won the Official Fire briefcase. Eli Drake opened up his. Yeah, so basically Eli Drake opened up his. He's gonna attack the title shot. And Eli Drake was disappointed. He throws the briefcase, and then he wanted to pick it up anyways because he like, damn it, he. So yeah, Eli Drake has been demoted to the tag team titles, and that sucks for him too though, because he fired Chris Adonis, and we all know Chris Adonis is now gone from the Impact show. Yeah, from the company of Impact Wrestling. So yeah, now Eli Drake's got needs to have a partner. He's got to find a partner for him to get this opportunity for the tag team title. Who that may be, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Pete Williams, he opened up his briefcase, and he gets an X Division title shot, and like, wow, what a surprise there! Like, what a coincidence! An X Division wrestler gets an X Division title shot. And now we get to the final reveal. Now, EC3 was supposed to be the next guy to open up the briefcase because he's number 3. So EC3 says to Moose, you open up your briefcase. I volunteer you open up your briefcase. And he's acting like and also he's acting like a goofball and all that. Like I'm done with you, EC3. I can't take you seriously anymore. So Moose opened up his briefcase, and it's a world title shot. And EC3 had a look on his face like he's stunned, he's in shock. So yeah, Moose gets this opportunity on the world title, which means EC3 is fired. So EC3 cuts a promo. I didn't care. You got Jordan Borash still there in the ring, and then also that was it. Also EC3 shakes the hands of Jordan Borash. He teases, he leaves the ring. But then he goes back in the ring to go after Jordan Borash with a briefcase, beats him up with a briefcase, and I'm assuming that's supposed to be Jordan Borash's send off. Whatever. So sure enough, Brian Cage, the Machine, Brian Cage comes out to confront EC3. EC3 I think he pies faced him or smacked him, whatever. So Brian Cage with a nice discus clothesline and gives him the drill claw, which is the screwdriver. Shades of Scott Steiner, and that was it. That was EC3's send off, and that's it. Gino, I really can't think of. Excuse me. I really can't think of anybody who can team up with Eli Drake. Maybe he finds someone to in the Indies. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking about someone to he could team up with, but nah, I can't think of anyone. I really can't think of it. But yeah, there you go, folks. Brian Cage stands tall over EC3, and EC3 is gone. Oh, by the way, EC3 in his ring gear. Even though Eli Drake was not in his ring gear, he was in street clothes. Moose was not in his ring gear. His street clothes, but Bill also Pete Williams was also in his Pete Williams was also in his ring gear too. Come on, has a continuity here. I mean, if you're not, if obviously Moose and Eli Drake realized that they were not scheduled to wrestle on that night. So EC3 and Pete Williams decided to wear the ring gears, even though they weren't scheduled to wrestle. Always hate that. But anyways, so yeah, that was the show. Yeah, EC3, he's gone. Jordan Borash, he's gone. Lorna Verness, Lorna Verness, excuse me, she's gone. Crystal Donis, he's gone. Oh yeah, Hanaya the Huntress, she's gone. Who knows? Who knows who might be gone too? We probably know. We probably know. Oh yeah, her Lash is gonna be gone too. By the way, he might be gone too. I guess I guess that makes 6 now. But yeah, so yeah, Tomar Wrestling for hour number 2 for Impact Wrestling. 2 matches. So Tomar Wrestling overall for Impact Wrestling from March 22nd, 2018, 4 matches. Unbelievable. 4 matches. Alright, Gino. You said, hope you enjoy your weekend, Rob. Oh, thank you. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you enjoy your weekend too. I should be enjoying my weekend because I'll be going back to work now. It's one of like basically the seasonal job I got. So yeah, there you go. Thank you for watching, folks. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I already told the Tomorrow Wrestling 4 matches. My overall rating for the show, it was better. It was a good show. I mean the show was alright. I'm gonna say it was decent. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. So that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. The Natural Born Driller. Good boy gone bad. You don't like it? Beat it, because no one wants to be defeated. Please subscribe. Anyway, so yeah. So if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down. Choice is yours. Yours alone. And there you go. So you all have a good night. Enjoy your weekends. Take care. Peace on the streets.